background work in Excel and whatnot, which is talked about in that PDF file. But if we just want to take a look at this data, so I'm going to open the attribute table for it right here. And we can see these different columns, including this one, geoid 10, and we can see we've got these values here. And this is actually going to be the column which we're going to use to link with the incorporated Excel table, which we have here called TracksPop 2010. And if we open this guy, we can see that we've gone through the process of deleting some of the columns in Excel and renaming them. And this is the column, if we'll notice, is the same. These are the same numbers or values as which were in this table. So that's the important column in both of these guys that we're going to use to sort of link these together. Because again, this one, which is highlighted, has the spatial data associated with it, whereas this is just a table. There's no spatial information associated with this guy. So, but this has our population data for the male and female. So we need to link these two together. And the way we do that is we go up to here, we go to joins and relates, and join, and we need to make some decisions. So in here, the field we want to join on is geoid 10. The table we want to join is this TracksPop 2010. And the field in the table we want to base the join on is ID 2, because the numbers or the values in here, the entries in this one, are the same as the entries in this one. And so that's great for us. So we're going to say, okay, it's going to think. Hopefully it's done. So let's take a look at this guy and see what this looks like now, so we can scan over. And indeed, so and many of these guys we're going to have zeros, but it's because it's out in the ocean, right? So this is actually out in the ocean, so it's not a problem for us if you see zeros, because we've got these other guys. Highlight this one here, and so that's that census tract right there, which is so I don't know why they included the ocean on this shapefile. It's sort of a relic or something. But the task, again, is to display this data on the percent female, right? So I can have this where I just say the fields and value and female and so on. And so let's just apply this and kind of see what it looks like. Okay, so all along this water buffer, it's all zero. That should make sense for us. And then we see these various numbers. But this is not percent. This is absolute numbers, and that's not really what we want. So there's actually a really quick, easy way to do that, and we use this normalization field over here. So we're going to actually do this for both sexes, because this is the total population in both sexes. This is so we got the number of females normalized by the total number of people in these different census tracts, and when we do that, we end up in this sort of population percentage, and that's really what we're interested in. And we can say okay for that, and so now this is 40%, and we've lost those other guys, right? We've lost the buffer for whatever reason, and so now we can see, and we can mess with these. We can mess with these as much as we like if we're interested in saying that, oh well, I really want to. And we can format the labels here. We can change the number of significant digits. Let's just make that 2, right? We can do things like we can say percentage. This number reflects a fraction. This guy, and then numeric options. So we can play around with these guys. And I don't like to have very many. So. And then I'll say okay and apply and okay, and oh my, look at this. This is beautiful, right? So now we're in percentages, and we can even remove those significant digits even more, and we can change those categories if we're interested in doing that. So that's just a little video to help you guys work on that part of the lab.